The reason why you haven't been feeling confident in life and the reason why you're not confident in life is because you've just been continuously breaking the promises to yourself. You've made promises to yourself, but you cannot even stick to them. And well, this not only makes you feel bad, like you feel bad when you tell yourself, for example, oh, but I'm going to wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow instead of like 10 a.m., or I'm going to go do 30 minutes of working out. When you don't do these things, you tell yourself, this doesn't just make you feel bad, but this just tells your brain and tells your subconscious that you cannot even trust your own words. And this is pretty bad, right? Because if you cannot trust yourself, who the hell can you trust? And so I've been seeing a lot of people, trying to sell like crazy expensive programs on the internet, being like, gain your confidence back, or like I've just been seeing like some $10,000 motivational coaches, or like $10,000, charisma coach. I've seen like someone charging like crazy money just to teach people charisma, or just teaching people how to be confident. But the truth is, you don't need all this. Like, you don't need to pay someone 10 grand to like learn how this thing works. The only way to gain confidence in everything you do in life, so not just like appearing as confident, but just being confident, is simply by keeping the promises you tell yourself. So just think about how many times you told yourself that you're going to do X, Y, Z, and you didn't. You didn't because you only told yourself. So in your mind, you're like, well, I only knew. That's only between me and myself, so it doesn't matter. But the truth is, it matters even more than if you told someone else. Because if you cannot trust your own words, your confidence will just disappear. It will just go blank. It will not be here anymore. And the thing is, almost everyone at some point in life broke their promises to themselves, and people keep on doing it. People keep on, telling themselves that, yeah, I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to start my new business, or I'm going to do X, Y, Z, but they just never end up doing it. And they think it's okay because they only told themselves that they will do it. So it's okay because like no one else knows about what I wanted to do initially, but your brain knows and your mind knows it because you told yourself that you were going to start something, but you didn't. And so you might think it's okay, but the truth is it is not. It is not, because it's just taking away your confidence as a whole. Because if you keep continuously telling yourself things you're not turning into reality, you just lose your confidence eventually, and you don't even realize it because it's something that just happens, right? It just happens, and people can sense when someone's not confident in life. They can sense it in a way that they can see it. Usually it's very easily noticeable when someone's not confident in their own words, in their projects, or in their, life vision. So usually it's very easily noticeable. Like, you can very easily see when someone's just not confident in what they do, or the way they think, or the way they view the world, right? And I want you guys to understand that the only way to gain your confidence back is by keeping your promises. And so the reason why most people do not keep their promises is because they think they can go from level 1 to level 99 of self-discipline and self-improvement. People will just be staying at home every single day playing Fortnite and eating Doritos, or like drinking Mountain Dew all day, doing nothing but play. And they think that they can just wake up next morning and go for like a 10 kilometers run, like a 10 miles run for my American viewers, or, go for like a 12 hours work session. But that doesn't work this way, because you're just setting yourself up for failure because you haven't done it, like you went from doing nothing with your day to doing some crazy things that even some of the most successful entrepreneurs struggle to do. So you're not going to get there. And by doing this and by having such high standards for yourself, you're just setting yourself up for failure. And so what that means is you will not do what you said you thought you would do. And this makes your confidence go away. It just makes it disappear. So the only way you can actually just start trusting yourself again is by starting small. You have to start small, because the thing again is you cannot go from level 1 to level 99. It doesn't work this way. Like, you just don't level up from this to this. It doesn't happen this way. How it happens though is you start slowly but surely, right? So you just take each and every step up. So for example, if every single day you just, spend the day doing nothing but scrolling on TikTok and doing stupid things and watching stupid things and putting stupid videos in your brain and silly stuff, you cannot just wake up the next day and being like, okay, I'm gonna make $1 million and like I'm gonna start a new business, or I'm gonna, do X, Y, Z. You have to start small, right? You have to start slowly. So for example, your next step could be reducing. So if you spend like 8 hours a day on TikTok, which I know some people spend even more than that, instead of being like, okay, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and just not use TikTok anymore, what you should say and what you should do is, I'm going to reduce my screen time on TikTok from 8 hours to, for example, 4 hours, right? You just cut 50% off, and that's some big progress. That's like that is improvement, right? That is something you should celebrate with yourself. I'm not saying like, it's crazy, but it's still a win. And small wins, like if you stack up these small wins, you will eventually get to a big win. So what I'm trying to say here is start small, but eventually this will compound. And the thing most people forget about is the compounding effect and how powerful that is, because the compounding effect basically requires you not to put crazy amounts of work in something, but if you do it at a smaller scale and you do it for every single day, eventually on a longer time frame, for example, on a 1 year period, you'll look back and you'll be like, fuck, I did so many things. Even though every single day I thought that I was not doing too much, I did so many things. This is why, for example, some people prioritize working just 4 hours a day, but like deep working, deep focus, instead of like cramming themselves up to like 14 hours a day of work. On a daily basis, 4 hours of work doesn't feel like much, but if you take a step back over like a 1 year period, you realize that, damn, like I've accomplished so much. Like I've done so much. So yeah, the compounding effect is applicable to pretty much any area of your life, whether that's improving yourself or starting a business or going to the gym. Same with working out. If you just work out 30 minutes a day for a year, it doesn't feel like much, but if you take a step back at the end of the year and look at the progress you've went through, you'll realize that you've completely changed your body and like you just don't look the same anymore because you just, stacked small wins every day. Like you didn't tell yourself, oh, I'm going to like go 14 hours every single day to the gym. Like that doesn't work this way. That's not how it works. What I'm trying to say here is to gain back your confidence, you have to start trusting your own words again. This is the only way. There is no shortcuts. All right. There is no, like magical way of being confident. And it will surely not happen by paying a $10,000 coach to teach you like how to be more confident. That doesn't work like this. Right? How it works is by trusting your own words. And when you start trusting your own words, by doing what you say you will do, your mind eventually starts to trust your words. And this will automatically change how you act in your day-to-day life, right? People will start to understand and to feel that you're feeling confident in what you have to say and what you say about yourself and your life and your goals and your vision, right? Because you've been doing what you said you would do for the past X amount of time. So people will start to feel it. People will start to see it. Again, people can sense and people can feel like 10 miles away if someone's confident or not. Like there's so many small things that you can just feel if someone's confident in what they say. So if you want to get your confidence back and if you want to trust yourself and if you want to be confident in literally everything you do in life, whether that's in business, whether that's physical, whether that's spiritual, whatever that is, you simply have to start trusting yourself again. And the way to do this is by putting in the work.